I'm going to show you this week the right and left and mid function. This works really well if you have items with the same length of letters that you want to pull out. So I'll do that example first. I'm going to do an equal the left, and I'm picking up this cell here. Basically, I've got a combination of a location and a building and a room number all combined. And I know in this case that the 3 characters to the left side of the cell are all indicating my location. So I'm pulling that out easily. This one's a little trickier. This is the mid function. So again, pulling from that same range, I have to give it a starting position, which is the 4th character. And I'm going to tell it how many of those characters I want. I actually want 4 characters in the middle of the cell. You see, this is working great because these are all the same length. I'll do it again, pulling from the right of the cell, and again that same cell. And how many characters do I want? In this case, it's also 4 characters for the exact room number. And then I will bring that down. So that's a pretty simplified one. We're going to ramp this up a little bit, and I want you to see how tricky it can get. You're going to have to nest functions to get this to work. I'm pulling from the left, just like I was before, but in this case, I actually need to also nest in the find command, because I need to find the space, and that's what I'm doing here. And again, pulling from that cell, finding where the space is, and then I'll put -1. That's going to take 1 character back to find how many characters do I need to get Pablo. Let's go ahead and take that, and if I fill that down now, I'm able to pull out those first names. Now this one might be a little tricky because I've got some other spaces in there. Let's see what happens when I do the last. Equals right. I'm pulling from the right, and I'm getting this cell. I also want to come up with the length. I'm going to nest in the length function. Again, taking that whole thing, and minus the find, nesting in a 3rd function in this one. I know, complicated, huh? Looking for the space and how many characters. And let's see if this will work properly for our trickier names. And it does, because it's looking for that first space. All right, that's awesome. We've got it. Left, mid, and right.